Hello, I'm Charlotte Atchley, editor of Baking and Snack, and I'd like to invite you to visit Danmatic at IBA 2023 in Munich, October 22nd through 26th, at booth 481 in Hall A1. Today, I'm joined by Soren Christensen, CEO of Danmatic, to share with us what you can expect from Danmatic at IBA. Thank you for joining me, Soren.
Thank you, Ross.
Tell us first about who Danmatic is, what is the company about, and what are the categories you're serving?
Well, Danmatic is a company that was founded more than 30 years ago, actually by two people. One was an engineer and the other one was a baker. And our two founders are still shareholders in the company. Even the majority of Danmatic is belonging to a Swedish industrial group of companies. Um, well, you can say that our history has always been to balance our staff and our focus on both the technical aspect and also people who has a background as bakers. And the reason that we balance our staff between technical staff and bakers is that it's very important to us that we always focus on what is the product that we should produce first, and then afterwards we will find or we will develop the equipment that is producing the end product. So it's not the other way around, that we have some equipment and then we see what kind of products can we produce from this equipment. So that has really been our heritage and our history, that we have always focused on what is the end product that we should produce, and then we find or we develop the equipment that is able to produce it. Yeah, Danmatic is located in Denmark in Europe, and we are working in what we typically say the industrial and the large bakeries worldwide. We have done so for 3 decades. And Danmatic is working 100% on automation of. Over the last 30 years, we have completed more than 1,000 projects worldwide. That has been turnkey factories. It has been production lines, sheeting lines, bread lines, to develop a single machine that can do a specific product. So we are able to do everything from a complete factory to actually to one equipment or one specific machine. Um, besides working in bakeries directly, we also supply a significant share of our equipment to what we call project developers, typically advisors who are contracted by a bakery to do a new line or to do optimization. But we also deliver quite a big part of the Danmatic equipment to other equipment manufacturers. We call them system integrators. So that can, for example, be companies who do depositors or sheeting lines or bread lines, and then they need some Danmatic equipment which they build on to their own equipment. Normally, these kind of customers, they look towards Danmatic when they need some specialized equipment for decoration of dough or bread, or if they need high capacity automatic handling of trays, peel boards, or pan straps. These are the two categories that we very often deliver to other equipment manufacturers.
So, Soren, what can people expect to find when they visit Danmatic at IBA this year in Munich?
Well, we will be bringing all three equipment categories to IBA to demonstrate. The first product category is our decoration unit, where we will show the generation 2 of the Danmatic decor unit with moistening roller. This is a new way to apply liquid to the surface of dough or bread, so that you have a very efficient production, and at the same time reusing the seeds and the topping material that does not apply to the product. Typically, you would save 30% of your material if you use a moistening roller instead of spray. So here we'll be bringing the new version and show that on our stand at IBA. Secondly, we will be bringing newest model of our automatically handling of trays, peel boards, and pan straps. There will be loading and unloading of racks. We will be showing at EBA as well. You will save up to 75% of your labor cost when handling your trays and racks. And finally, we will be bringing what we believe is a very interesting equipment for also for the US market, which is equipment for making what's called the new hot dog or the New York hot dog. And this is in fact an equipment that is manufacturing a baguette where you cut off one of the ends, you drill a hole, and then you can apply your sauce and your sausage to the bread, and that is a very popular product in Europe. Over the past years, it has in fact outgrown the number of traditional hot dogs sold in the market because it's a very convenient product to enjoy. You can just use one hand, and you do not get the sauce all over. So it's a very interesting and convenient product that we are looking forward to presenting to the visitors from all over the world.
All of those solutions sound really exciting. How are they? How are the solutions that you're exhibiting at EBA meeting the needs of bakers today, Soren?
One of the most common questions we get from our customers is about sustainability. And we think sustainability in a way, how can we do more with less? So, how can we save energy? Most of our equipment has been reduced with energy consumption with about 50% compared to the past. It's also about how can we reduce waste. Most of our equipment is reducing waste of topping material by up to 30%, and also about how we can save labor costs. So that's all I would say the main question we get from the market when we meet with customers is how can we make our production more sustainable for the future? And the Danmatic equipment is really reflecting to those questions.
Well, thank you so much, Soren, for inviting us to visit Danmatic at EBA 2023 in Hall A1, booth 481. And I hope to see you in Munich October 22nd through 26th.